Alright guys, so I promised you a very simple ultra scalping video using HA charts and 5 minute time frames basically with the labels or the lines. You're just gonna go with the flow, right? And all you're gonna be looking for is 6 pips. Okay, and I'll show you in this video that you can do that within half an hour. You can do 4 trades easily within half an hour. Okay, just looking for HABB band plus momentum, HA signals plus momentum. Sometimes you can preempt momentum using the HA yellows. It's entirely up to you if you do this. But just remember, guys, that most of the 5 minute candles go for more than 6 pips anyway. So you really can afford to wait for momentum with this strategy. Okay, so I'm just going to do something a bit different today. I've got the max plan up here. Um, the Mickey's max plan PDF. Great, well done, Mickey. Beautiful this, right? And of course, again, thanks to BT for keep uploading the recordings because by doing this, BT is updating this constantly. You're getting the best layouts, the best, the newest chart setups and MT's crazy ass tweaks. You know, keep him up at night. Keep me up at night as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look at a recording and make that one day. I'm going to show you 10 days, 2 weeks basically. And this is for hands, this is for all those that want to have a scalping strategy as well as their other strategy. I've always said, guys, that you need two strategies. You need this ranging messy day scalping strategy. You really do, and because you don't always come in and are looking for reversals or major moves to get going, like Darwin, Lambo, Moneymaker one. So if you can master a simple scalping strategy, you can easily get 50, 60 pips a day. Excuse me. Okay, doing this easily, right? And even if you're not going to do the max plan and you're going to try and build it as a business steadily, okay, then maybe start at a pip, a pound a pip, a euro a pip, a dollar a pip for your first week, and then the next week go to £2, dollars, euros. Okay, and then the next week go to three, right, and get to a level. After 10 days, you can be at 10. Well, I mean, after 10 days, it depends on how you do it. But if you've got, if you actually took a week and demoed this, okay, guys, and you won every day, right, and then say to yourself, well, day one I'm going to do a pound a pip, day two I might do £2 a pip, day three £3 a pip. Okay, after 10 days you could be £10, €10, $10 a pip. Okay, and that, then you're making 500 to 600 a day. It won't be long before you keep up in that lot size. Okay, so we're going to go through 10 recordings. I'm just going to pick just show you a couple of quick trades and how to do it. I mean, basically it's just flow trading. All right, we're not using the 4 because that was NFP. Okay, I could use it, just to show you as a Friday. In fact, I will do. I'll show you as a Friday. So we'll just get way past the NFP bit. All right, there you can see that's the NFP move there. Okay, once you get these flows going like this, guys, you'll notice a distinct lack of yellows, right, and the other signals take over. All right, that's because it's a strong flow. Okay, but again, you're looking for the line, you're looking for the HABB band, you're looking for momentum. That's all. Don't take that. You know, again, it's up to you. I take these when that is flashing a lot like that. I'll take that. Okay. Um, but you're looking for, I don't know, anywhere between 2 and 10 of these a day, right? And they will, and you will get them easily, guys, right? Okay, so first of all, just identify the flow. You know, identify the flow. Say to yourself, well, what's the flow here? Right, both labels are saying up here, so the flow is up. Both are saying down here, the flow is down. Okay, this one up, and I'm thinking that's because it's not dollar based, right, on the dollar based market today. Okay, and that's why you're getting both. Okay, again, I'm not sure if that was there. It might have been there, disappeared, and then come back. But look, bang, that trade here when momentum flipped it was probably won here for 6 pips. That is how quick these trades can be won, guys. Okay, probably wasn't wisest to use this particular day because of the amount of volume, but I'm going to flick on just to show you. Right, so we had one here, flipped up 5-minute BB band, probably was a HA yellow there. Let's get back, see if there was. If one did appear, yeah, there it is. Right, so I'll go back a little bit and then we'll play it. Right. So what you're looking for, you've got a flipped up 5-minute BB band here. I know you're thinking it's against the flow, it is, but it's going to bounce here. Okay, it's going to bounce. Right, because of the flipped up 5-minute BB band, everything's saying up. Momentum. I often, right, I've just paused it there, use this as an early indicator, the DX, especially on days where it's a big news, dollar day news. Okay, so that to me would have been saying, right, okay, I can trust this now. Probably be in here and in here. All right, so I'm going to look at just the one hands for you because I know you're looking at one pair hands, but what I would do if I were you, Hans, instead of looking here and here, right, I'd just look across the top two for this particular scalping strategy. Hands, just look across these top two rows here. Yes, I know you're not going to trade this, and you're not going to trade this when it's the GA. When it's the UJ, the EU, fine, right? So basically, Hans, you'd be looking at these here. All right, and all you're looking for, Hans, is HA BB bands, HA signals plus momentum. Okay, and as I say, that one, early indication there that this is going to go down. The dollar is weaker, right? So let's have a look here. 42. You could be in that based on that. I would be. You could be in this down. You've got a HA yellow here, 64 down based on that, but that flashed as well. Okay. Right. So let's have a look anyway. And the other thing is, as well, guys, right? If you're thinking, oh well, this is against, this and the golden ticket, fine, all right, but we're looking for 6 pips, and these go. Even a little pullback, even if this is a pullback, it could win for 6 pips, right? But what I would do, right, is if you're, say this has come down here and you're 4 pips up and this flashes green, you can close it. Just close it there. Don't think, oh, I'll let it run and take me 6 pip stop loss out. Okay, you can close it on higher volume days as well, guys. You might want to go 8 and 8, but I'm just basing this on 6 and 6 with momentum. Okay, so we're in here at 64, we're in here at 42 based on that one. Okay, there's the mum following. That was the early indication. So we said 64, so that wants to be 58 to win. What was that? 42 was it, guys? That wants to be 48 to win. Okay, I might need to fast forward, otherwise it'll take forever, this video. Right there. What did we say? What was we on? Was that 1-1? Well, it's a 21 pip, so that's one. And I think we said 48 for that, didn't we? There you go, that's one. Both those trades there, one. Right, this one was a HA yellow plus mom, and you got mom straight away. This one was HA BB band, flipped up 5-minute BB band here, plus mom. The mom was there that we went on, but that followed straight after. Okay, and both those have won. You know, so if you just come in the room and you've seen this, Hans, Roxy, anybody else who wants to do it, you're already 1-0 up if you only took the one. Okay, that's how quick 6 pips is won. Look at that, it was a 20 pip move, guys. It went 33 to 53, you got in at 42. Wanted 48, easily won. Okay. And that was just using the, you know, like I said, the flip BB bands here, flip BB bands, right, against the flow. Imagine it with the flow. Well, I say against the flow, these are saying up, but it had been going down there. So, again, these were BB band trades, but the flow could be changing, that's all I'm saying, basically. Alright, but anyway, you see how easy that was? Hans, and this is it, Hans, you're missing out on simple little trades like this, and I promise you, Hans, you will get, once you get going with this, Hans, and you get 2 or 3 or maybe 4 a day, you will, and then you just move on to demo or whatever, you'll notice that these happen all the time, and eventually, Hans, you'll be doing this as regular throughout the day, you know, and knocking up, I don't know, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 10-1, maybe. A couple of small losses, maybe. Okay? But again, Hans, what I want you to do, rather than jump straight in and start on the max plan, give yourself a week, right, to master it. See, you know, what your exact entry is. If it is the HA yellow plus momentum, fine. But I said on Friday, right, guys, that sometimes the momentum comes before the yellow. Okay, so you can't ignore momentum. Excuse me. You can't ignore the momentum and then wait for a yellow. You understand? It's, you've got to say, okay, well, the setup's there, momentum's in. Alright, now there is one thing you need to watch for. Alright, this catches some people out quite a few times, right? When you get that very quick flash of momentum and it spikes, like it would have done here. Okay, when it does that, guys, don't dive in, because you're probably diving in here, and then when it breathes, bang, it takes you stop loss out. So you ever see that big spike, okay, let it go, just ignore it, right? Let it go, and then wait and wait and wait and wait, bang. All right, because that does happen, guys. You get that big spike of momentum, and then all of a sudden it just breathes, right? And you know, boom, it takes your stop loss out. All right, okay, let's crack on. So we're looking for more. Let's have a look. Right, okay, so you've got quite a good setup here, right? Pause it again. You've got quite a good setup here. Okay, good chain, right? Look, it's not a first move, this, it's not a second, it's not a third, you know, it's been trying to go for a long time, this, right? HA yellow, green momentum, take the trade. Is that 05? I think you're probably in a little before that, but anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, again, yeah. The thing is, guys, if that appears against you, you don't have to stay in, Hands. You can wait and say, well, right, well, it's not quite ready. Mom flipped on me, look. So I'll just close it. So you might have been a couple of pips up, and this might have been break even when you get out. You don't have to let it come down here and take out your stop loss. use momentum as your stop loss. Alright, because it just might not be ready yet. Now, if this flashes green again, go for it again. You've got quite a good setup. And yes, I know it's against the flow, guys, but you've got to look at this flat line in here and say, well, at some point this is going to go. Okay, you might have looked at this and said, no, I'm not even bothering with that pair because I'd have to go against it. Excuse me, a really strong flow. Okay, you might have just ignored that. Alright, so again, we'll just focus on these two. I shouldn't really have picked this recording because it is NFP, and sometimes, you know, it can muck the charts up a bit. Alright, but anyway, I'll tell you what we can do. We'll flip through it and just say, and I'll show you a few again of these setups, like, you know, GU. You had a golden ticket set up. Look what's happened. How many times do you think this would have gone? And I've pointed this out to you, Hans, in particular in the past. How many times do you think it would have gone from the HABB bands there? That alone there, Hans, would have won. Then it bounces back up again. Would have won. Bounces back up again. I'll pause it there. Would have won. Right, bounces back up again. Won. Bounces, won. Bounces, won. Bounces, won. That last one here. There, look. Won there for 6 pips. Do you understand, Hans? So in that period then, from when that actually turned here, right, you would have won easily. Oh God, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 6 pip trades just in that period from when it turned hands. Just going with the flow, because these changed the flow. Even though that still says, oh, you know how MT uses this, guys? Basically, he would have taken it up here, broken the 5-minute BB band, bang. Broke the 5-minute BB band, HA yellow, bang. Broke the 5-minute BB band, HA yellow, bang. You know, you might get a 5-minute yellow. If you get a 5-minute yellow, you might say to yourself, oh, well, I'll just wait for a 5-minute yellow. You get a 5-minute yellow, take it. 5-minute yellow, HA yellow, bang. Okay, same here, broke the 5-minute BB band, thinking label. Okay. Alright, so you see what I mean, Hans? You know, if you actually look for the HABB band plus momentum, HA signal plus momentum with the flow, right, you're not waiting and saying to yourself, oh, I'm missing all these trades, you know. And I've always thought that this might be the best way for you, Hans, because you are focused on, and it does help that you're only focused on like 2 to 4 of the charts, you know, instead of all of them trying to work out this, that and the other. All right, so anyway, let's go and look at, say, day 2. All right, so yesterday you easily won 24 pips. In fact, before we go any further on this, let's just get it up here. You easily won 24 pips, Hans. Right, and let's say you had 100 euros. Basically, it's showing dollars there, but we'll call it 100 euros in there. So there you go, Hans. You know, $48. Right. And day 2, you're up in your lot size. This is day 2 that I'm going to show you now. Okay, we'll do that first. Be a bit quicker, guys, because the video's going to be mega. Okay, so you come in the room. What's the flow? Flow's down, up, down, down. So again, we'll just focus here, Hans. Okay. Now, this one won here. 6 pips. Easy winner. Look. Oh, like that one. Right. This could be a second move. It doesn't matter. You can ignore that. Alright, so all I'm going to do is fast forward here. You're looking for the ups. You can. Right, you want this if you can, right, I'll pause again there. This is the other thing, right? When you're on the HA, the 5 minute orange line, or in between the road here, between these three lines, okay, right, you will be on the HABB band. Right, you see how this here is not up here? These are the trades that I say to avoid. Okay. The thing is, sometimes, Hans, when you get a 5 minute yellow here, and you're nowhere near here on this move, right, when that pulls back and it's HA yellow, you could easily take that one up as a second move because you know it's going to here. They don't, not always, mate, but with a 5 minute yellow back up, chances are it will go back to here. But all I'm saying, Hans, is that is for the future. What I would do at the moment is just focus on flow. Okay, so we're looking up here, down here. All right, let's fast forward. Right, HA yellow there now, so we want momentum. Again, it is one of them. I'll pause again, guys. It is one of them where it's not in. So what you might do, Hans, is ignore that one for now and focus on this one, HABB band. Plus momentum. There's momentum, you know, opposite. There's momentum. You know, that one's opposite to this one. So you could be in here. Okay. Might have been a bit earlier, but we'll say 90. Alright, we'll just fast forward. What did it go to? Did it go here? 99? No, that was the last one, wasn't it? So it's a bit less. Let's say 94, so it might have been about 96, but I think there's more in this. Yeah, there you go, Hans. There you go. Easily won, Hans. Okay, and again, you know, because of the momentum, remember what I said about the momentum, right? This one come down, but look, it was on the HABB band. So it's HABB band or in the road. It's got to be on one or the other when, if it's not in the road, it's got to be on the HABB band, basically. Alright, this one had both, and look at that. Right, and let's say, I mean, you're coming at 8:30 here, alright? Yeah, that one, 1, 2, quick, easy, 6 pippers, there's 12 pips, Hans. We shall just fast forward a bit. There's another one, Hans. 3-0. It's coming back in again here. Again, here's one of them where I said second, you know, second move. This is a second move. You could have taken that. It's up to you, or you can let this come down now, and then you're going to look for up again here. Bam, another one there, Hans. Look, 4-0. That's day 2. Right, that's day 2. 24 pips already done, Hans. Look at your account now, day 2. That's how much you've got in the account now. Alright, that's using the max plan setup here, all this setup, right? But as I say, Hans, you know, because you only have to 6 pips and you're waiting for momentum, avoid them spikes. You know, at day 10, right, just on this basic setup, that's where you could be. You know. Alright, so we are, as I say, guys, I am gonna, you know, this video, I think, for those people that want to do, who want an who want a second strategy, basically. You know, if you'd like diving and you do, you know, the bigger trades or money maker, fine, I have that, but learn this kind of scalping technique for the days where, you know, it's messy. We get these messy periods, guys, and you can still get your pips simply by looking here with momentum, HA yellows with momentum, and basically, you know, as I've said before, if momentum's flashing, sometimes the yellow comes late, so don't wait for the yellow to appear, because you might be getting in here. You know, it's all about the BB bands, guys, right? And then if the yellow's there to start with, fine, but but sometimes they come late. All right, sometimes they appear late and the move's already got going. Okay, if you're worried about the fact that it's a 1-to-1, an R&R 1-to-1 with 6 pip stop loss, then use momentum as your exit, as I've shown you before. When the momentum flashes against you, just close the trade. Okay, and then wait for momentum to flip in your direction again. Okay, and that way, instead of having a 6 pip stop loss, you're going to have maybe a 2 or 3 pip at the most. Okay, because you might be 3 or 4 pips up here, and then all of a sudden it flashes red. Close it, take the 2 or 3 pips, and then wait for it again. And this is flatlining here, so I would be thinking up here again. You could have taken that down. Here's the thing as well, guys, right? With these, in these periods here, generally every HA yellow goes from BB band to BB band. They do tend to do what the 5-minute yellows do, BB band to BB band. Look. Okay, so again, you can see it here, look, bang, 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 bang. Okay, so even if, you're still thinking down here, right? You should be, basically. But, my mindset now is flipping to the upside because we've got something here correlating with the U card. It's flatlining. First move, second move. I'd have probably now started taking up. But, as I say, if you're still taking them down here, it doesn't matter because that very likely would have won. That definitely won. You understand, guys? And I mean, this one here you saw win before that happened there. Okay, because you're only after 6 pips. And again, look at this beauty here. HABB momentum. That probably won there. Let's have a look. Excuse me. 97. Way below 90. About 85. So 12 pip there. Definitely got 6 pip winning. Just that little bit there. And then it went again. Okay, 5-minute orange on. Okay, so if you can do this, Hans, Roxy, yes, you have to focus here. Right. Well, I promise you, you'll get 10 of these a day. And Hans, you only want a few a day, so. But I wouldn't dive straight in now on my max plan. I would practice this for the week if I were you. And then, when you see the benefit, when you're 6 or 7, 8, 9, 1, 9, 2, something like that, but your 2 losses are like 3 or 4 pips, right? When you see the benefit of that, Hans, for over the course of a week, that's when you say to yourself, right, okay, I'll start my max plan. Okay. Again, I mean, it's going to be a long video, this, guys, but I don't think I can do 2 more based on, how long it would be. Getting quite a bit in. But, again, you had one here. Alright. You took this, right, against this, even though you're not looking there, right? You took this. It was a HAO plus momentum, right? Let's have a look what it went from. Below 90, so it's probably about 88, and it went to, it was a 12 pip move. That little bit there, guys, was 12 pips. So you would have got 6 pipper in there. But even, let's say you were terribly, terribly late, right, and it went to 5 pips, and then mum flashes. Right, if you'd have closed it then, with the mum flash, you'd have still won for 3 or 4 pips there. You understand, guys? Or at the very, very most, you might be break even. You understand? You're not letting it come down and lose. You just take it out, Hans. Just close it and wait. Alright? Okay, so let's, flip further on. In this session, we'll just again have a look. Look, 5-minute yellow here, plus momentum. Look. Easy winner. All right. And just highlighting what I said about the HA yellows doing the same as what the 5-minute yellows do. 5-minute yellow to 5-minute BB band, 5-minute yellow to 5-minute BB band, possibly going the same, but HA yellow to HA BB band, HA yellow to HA BB band. Okay, well, another one there, 5-minute yellow plus momentum. Easy, easy 6-pip winner. Right, and this is in after session hands, 1/4 to 1. Look at this, 13-pip. Right, you would have got a 6-pipper in there. All right, and as I say, hands, you know, eventually when you master this, mate, you will be doing probably all day at the same, but you will see the benefit of this, and then you will start upping your lot size. And this is only what I did, Hans. Basically, how I started out. I wasn't perhaps using these charts for my entries. I was looking at the 5-minute orange line and 5-minute BB bands and 5-minute signals at the time, which was small red, to remember rightly. But that was basically it. As long as I was in the road, taking it up there, in the road, back to the road here, down, back to the road here, down, back to the road there, down. Okay, and that was it. And this is all you have to do. And you know, as I say, if you just recognize, if you just recognize that the labels are going to help in that regard. As to flow when you first come in the room, you know. Again, this, we'll call this day 10, right? You're on mega money at the minute. You're on day 10 of either max plan or your own particular scale of upping your lot size. Okay. We had some kind of crazy ass news there. Let's just set off past that. Okay, so let's have a look. Well, no, we've got a 5-minute yellow plus mum here. Well, that is showing it went above 30 from 20, so it's probably already won. Okay, got one here, 5-minute yellow plus mum, 2860. Is that 12, 13 pip there? Have you got a 6-pipper in there? You know, guys, that is basically it. Okay, and look at this, HA yellow here, momentum, boom. You know, your pullbacks here again to the HA BB band. Yep, momentum, I would have taken that. On the line here, momentum, would have taken that. And again, that would have won. The one before it would have won. Okay, and again, we'll move a bit further on. This is day 10. You've already got 4 or 5 of these in. After session, let's get in after session. Right, we're in after session. Look at this, HA BB band, momentum, boom. In here, HA yellow, momentum, boom. Back up here, HA yellow, momentum, boom. Winner. And again here, HA BB band, momentum. That probably won for 6 pips there. If not, it absolutely did there. Okay, it's so easy, guys, to get 6 pips. And as I say, Hans, if you can master this, mate, that there can become a reality. And it's, as I keep saying, it's easy to get 6 pips. And if you guys, have a drink, guys. If you guys look at this and say to yourself, okay, then, you know, Christmas time, right? I'm not sure how many days off it is. We'll call it day 20 there. Look what you can have. Just starting out with $100, €100, £100. Okay, you know, and I mean, personally, I kind of don't like to leave too much with the broker. This is, you know, pretty much what you should leave at the most when you're a millionaire with the broker, because the way you've got to look at it, guys, is anything can happen. They can go bankrupt, just absolutely anything can happen. So if you're thinking, oh, you're leaving this kind of money, 8 million, with a broker, crazy, crazy. And I mean, this is just on a 12% withdrawal. You could take a lot more than that. I would kind of just judge it every week and try and leave that amount with a broker. That gives you scope for multiple trades as well. I mean, I do a lot of LT trading, guys, with bigger lot size, bigger stop losses, and the but my lot size is a lot less than what I do with a scalping. Okay, it's like 2 grand a pip basically. So yeah, and again, you have to be a bit choosy on the days that you do it as well. Well, the setup basically. Okay. Anyway, we're getting off track a bit there, but yeah, in 20 days, guys, you can be sitting on that kind of money, and this is just doing 24 pips. You see me do 4 6-pip trades there, guys, and that is every day, because scalping isn't affected by the state of the market. Okay. I could show you, pictures of my own trading setup, the GU or whatever, and on even on the messy periods, on a Friday, on a Monday, those messy periods where it's aimless and it's just going up and down. The candles, the 5-minute candles, virtually all of them are more than 10 pips. Okay, and that pretty much guarantees that you'll get a 6-pip winning. Okay, guys, so we'll call it a day at that. Again, the entry is HABB band. It's got to be in this road here or on a HABB band. Yeah, unless it's flowing. If it's, if you've got a really strong flow going, like, you're back in here, HA line, bang, winner. Understand, guys? Yeah, you will easily get anywhere from 6 to 10 of these a day. Easy, guys. Right, I've shown you there. I did 4 in an hour on one recording. So you can easily do it, guys. It's just getting your head around it. Some of you are like trying to preempt momentum. Some of you are waiting for momentum when you don't need it. Sometimes the flow are that strong that a HA yellow will appear and it just starts to go. I've seen some where they're like, it's gone 8 pips before momentum flashes. Now that is entirely up to you. If you think the flow is that strong, you can do that. You can just look at the HA yellow and take the HA yellow. Okay, well, again, if momentum flips games, you just get out. Or because you're only after 6 pips, you can wait for momentum. Okay, all right. And as I say, guys, you will, if you master this, basically, and it's all MT is doing, guys, right? But MT's not even looking here at these LT charts anymore, right? He's looking here. It's label 5-minute yellow, label up 56, 64. That's going 8 pips in after session. Okay, 65 now. Let's just have a look and see what happens with that one. Oops. Yeah, there you go, 70. That's that one. That one. So it looked at that 5-minute yellow plus momentum with the label, this label here. Did it went for 6 pips? Went 56 to 70. It's 40 in there. Easy 6-pip winner. This one down, HABB one here, bang. Easy 6-pip winner here with that label. Okay, and as I say, Hans, you in particular, because I notice you keep getting frustrated because you're missing trades. I would have a go at this, Hans, but I wouldn't dive straight in, mate. If I were you, I would take a week, demo it exactly as I've said here, right? Trying to go with the flow, using HABB bands plus momentum, HA signals plus momentum on at least, as long as I've said, Hans, as long as you are in here, right? The HA lines are okay. Alright, well, just wait for the momentum, mate, and give that a go, Hans, for a full week. And I don't mean just taking 2 trades, Hans, right? I want you to max out as many as you can on the day, okay? Because that way you're going to see as many different situations and scenarios as possible, different types of setups, all right? And you will see that, you know, these go easy 6 pippers all the time. All right, guys, so I think we'll call it a day on that. It's not hard. It is ultra scalping, but this is the kind of strategy that is any market. It's any market proof, basically. You know, you could have a Christmas market, and this would probably win, apart from Christmas Day. Okay. All right, guys.